Hello everyone. We're in Colchester. We're running a bit late. I believe there's some sort of march going on at the minute, but we don't know where they are, so we're waiting for them to come back. Wandering. I think it's all back there or something, I don't know. Yeah, but we'll be early for Braintree, so pull it that way. Late for one, early for another. Does that make sense? Afternoon, GJ. Oh, they're coming back through now. We can hear them. Excuse them, all.
Hey guys, Alan here. Alan Mystic. I've got a mate as well, haha.
Check, because I want to be on this side.
So I can interfere. I'll leave Chris to answer the chat, but I'll have a yak on here. So we've got the march is now coming.
Yeah, we can
down
see
the main high street, as you can see. Hopefully. So hope you're all good. Hope you're having a lovely Saturday. We're going to do this one at Colchester, then we're going to head to Braintree for the second one. Looks like we've got a good crowd here. We got delayed and held up in bloody traffic, so we're a bit late, I'm afraid. But
let's start like David.
It sounds like a decent crowd. They're making plenty of noise.
You're right, David. It was running a bit late.
No problems.
But we'll be early for Braintree, so.
So there we are,
at least
guys.
we caught a bit of the march.
At the front.
We was looking around, it was like, has everyone gone?
Yeah, well, we're an hour late. But
What time to call this?
I got up at 11. I wasn't planning on coming because I thought it was going to be raining. But then the weather changed, then it's like, let's get going.
Refugees ain't welcome here.
Hi to the officers who are watching.
I can't hear myself think, guys.
They have the views, so.
Sorry, officer.
Say it clear. Refugees
Isn't it a sub as well?
Everyone has been nipped, they're always watching your street.
Stop the boats. Stop the
Not my fault. I can't control what people watch.
Stop the boats. Stop the boats. Stop the boats.
There we go, guys. We can hear the crowd, laden crowd. Lots and lots of
two
fans,
lights running at the minute.
Chris is probably yakking.
Hang on. Should be a bit better for you.
Say it loud. Say it clear. Refugees ain't welcome here. Say it loud. Say it
Right,
clear.
let's keep up. Let's keep up.
Refugees ain't welcome here. Say it loud. Say it clear. Refugees ain't welcome here.
So it's very loud. Hopefully you can hear the chants.
Right, guys, save our nation! Save our nation!
There's the inspector. Hello, inspector. So that's their favourite chant. That's the one everybody seems to agree on. Keir Starmer's an anchor.
You're clipping that mic.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Sorry for chatting, guys. I'm not used to this, mate. Sorry about that. And it's really loud, so.
There's currently just a
At least there's a nice slow march. So nice crowd here at Colchester, as you can see. We have got lots of patriots, lots of flags. As always, plenty of flags. So
on the main,
lots
on the main
of Colchester locals here for the march. I just gotta watch myself here. I don't get in everybody's camera. So I'm gonna whiz round the back. Get back to Chris. Right, I'm back with Chris. We get split up.
Save our nation! Save our nation! Save our nation!
So that's a new chant there. Good to hear another new chant.
Save our nation! Stop their boats! Stop their boats! Send them home! Send them home!
So we're just being moved over to the left side. Not quite sure why. We don't know why. Maybe because we're late, we're not exactly sure where the protest area is. So I'm assuming it's here.
Oh, because this is the end, that's why.
Right, so we are back to the. We are back at the protest area, I believe. This is probably where the march starts.
Let's have it! Yeah, England! England! England!
Remember, folks, we are here because of the illegal immigrants here. We welcome other people from all across the countries. It's not a problem. The illegal ones are the ones we're worried about. Let's make that clear on this right shout here. Illegals out. Illegals out.
Right, because we live in a tyrannical country, we're being told if you all stay up there, we're all going to be nicked. So let's go into there, alright? If you're wondering why you've got Section 12 and Section 14, by the way, it's because you've got these protest management teams up and down the country. They're trying to do what they can to shut down these organic, community-led protests.
But they don't arrest the other side, do they? No. Suits here. No, it's not funny. It's not funny. It's suits here. Suits here.
So everybody's being corralled into quite small area actually.
We're not done now, so if anyone wants to come to his next protest
As you can
area,
see, Chris has wandered off. I better catch him up. So we'll have a few words from James.
Sydney is speaking as well.
No, we're not. We're going to have a few words from somebody.
Well, shall I do my speech now, or? I'll take Colchester to the market. Okay, mate.
He's speaking as well. He's David Hampton.
So we've got a few speakers coming up, guys. So everybody's just getting sorted out now from the march back. We've been
Wasn't that fantastic? Welcome to Colchester. And most of us welcome you.
That's that.
You missed my speech, you asshole.
Now can I have a speech by David
Another one,
Atherton?
Braintree.
That was a really good one the other way, missed.
Good afternoon, Colchester. I trust you well. What a great event, and very well organised, and thanks to the police for keeping us safe. Thank you very much, guys and girls. So anyway, look, perhaps maybe Colchester United Against Racism should be renamed Colchester United for Nonces, but there you go. Right, indeed. Let me give you two important statistics. I don't want to send you off to sleep with a load of numbers, but I'll give you an idea. In Sweden, they did some research into refugees who have been granted asylum because they were fleeing war or persecution. They found that after 5 years, 79% had gone home on vacation or holiday at some time. These people are not refugees. These are chancers. These are economic migrants. They are actually completely taking the mickey out of our goodwill, and I really do resent them. And the other one is, they found in Germany after Angela Merkel let all the North African and Middle East migrants in, they found that the German Federal Education Ministry found 68% were functionally illiterate, even in their own language. These people will always put a burden on our taxes from start to finish. And by the way, they have broken every single law to get here. It is not wrong to call them illegal migrants. Under the British Immigration and Asylum Act 1971, anybody who enters this country without the correct documentation is considered an illegal migrant that should be ready to be deported back home. And one of the things that's always thrown back at us while Britain was the designer of the 1951 Refugee Convention. There's a concept called non-refoulement, whereby you can't send somebody back if they're facing persecution or torture or harm in any way. But under maritime law and the 1951 Refugee Convention, you can actually deport anybody who has arrived here from France, because France obviously isn't an oppressive state. Yeah. The government is taking us for fools. Absolutely. We have every single right to send every one of those people in Wethersfield migrant camp home tomorrow morning. No mucking about. If they need a Royal Navy escort, so be it. Anyway, so. Oh, sorry. Hang on. Bear with me a second. I've lost my notes. 2 seconds. Also, as well, I think the other thing I wanted to talk about was the crime that many of these people are committed over here. I'm sure we've all following the case of Epping, where one woman was found guilty of sexually assaulting a 14-year-old girl, and the Migration Control Organisation has found that Afghans are 22 times more likely to be convicted of rape and other violent offences than compared to a native British person. So, and also while I'm here, can I pay tribute to Tommy Robinson for being the inspiration. Yeah, exactly. For the inspiration, I've probably been to about 20 of these rallies now, and had a bit of ballast, put something up on social media. But his rally last Saturday was absolutely fantastic. I think it really made its point. And can I thank every single organiser for both the Colchester and also the Braintree ones for doing such a great job and getting people out and getting people noticed. Yeah, exactly. And I see Will here as well. You buy me a pint in a moment. No problems. Well done, everybody. We are making history. From what I can work out politically as a political journalist, the government has given up calling us far-right gammons, racists and Nazis. We don't care anymore, and racists, of course. They've given up now, and we face them off, and it is now up to any future government, any future election, for us to vote in a party that is actually genuinely going to do something about legal and illegal immigration. No, we can't take any more. I'll just leave you with one final thought. Someone's worked out for the amount of food we're sold, sewerage, mobile phone contracts. Yeah, phones. And the population of Britain is not 70 million. It's nearer to 80 and 90 million. We have open borders. No, this is a severe terrorist risk. And yeah, exactly. Yeah. So anyway, thanks a lot, guys. I haven't bored you too much, and I'll probably see you in the bar for a pint. Thank you.
Yes! Thank you. Next, we have Citizen Sid.
That was ages ago. I'm now Jono Jones. So, if anyone doesn't know, I'm from Norwich. Now, if you haven't heard from Norwich, yes. Well, not anymore. There's a hotel called the Brook Hotel. There's about 170 asylum seekers in there. Dan Tesfalol from that hotel raped a woman when she left a nightclub, a 19-year-old girl. He got 8 years and 3 months in prison. Rashid Al-Waili got 20 months in prison for sexually communicating with a 14-year-old boy. Every single day we hear about children, women, even men in Cossey and Bowthorpe being followed by these foreign men. We're not going to say specifically they're from the hotel, but they are always foreign, including a 14-year-old boy being grabbed in the shop and trying to be led into the toilets for being sexually abused. This is absolutely every single day. We've had protests every single night and day at the protest, but we need to keep the pressure up. But like James was saying earlier, pressure works. At Stradley Park Hotel, we were shown that pressure works. And this Park Hotel, they managed to get it completely stopped as a migrant hotel. The Park Hotel in Dis was housing families of asylum seekers, women and children, since September 2023, which me and James exposed. They were then, the EDP reported that it was going to be turned into an all-male migrant asylum seeker premises. The Dis locals stood up and they got it completely shut down. Everyone needs to keep the pressure up. Protests do work, you just need to be consistent. And that's all I have to say.
And now, Colchester Mum.
Hello, where's my applause? Thank you. Hello, I'm Colchester Mum. If you want to follow me on Twitter, I've got 2 accounts, follow me on both. The main one is Colch Mum OG. I wanted to speak today for a number of reasons. I'm not probably the sort of typical, what people might call a flag shagger. This is the nearest I get. And if anyone wants to know what this is, it's a woman, life, freedom, and it's about the women in Iran and the way that they're treated. Absolutely. If anybody is not paying attention, look at what's happening to women in Afghanistan. It's a human rights crisis. Okay, yes. So my North Star is violence against women and girls, and when and men who go after women like me are going after women like me because women look after the children. Okay, I've already been targeted for arrest by some of the people that we saw on the counter protest down there. There are the people, so they sent Essex police around my house to search my house for stickers, etc., etc. If you look on Twitter, you'll see it all. And that's because of my views on violence against women and girls, child safeguarding and upholding UK law. So I've had various charities after me. Mercury Theatre's one, Outhouse Essex is another. The local domestic violence charity, Next Chapter, is another. They've all called my views hate. So I just wanted to say something about me. So I'm from a very poor working class background in Blackburn. And if anybody wants to know what 50 years of Islamisation looks like in Blackburn, just come and talk to me afterwards. I can talk to you about it all day. But just let me give you one example. Gay bashing is back. Okay, so that, there's a gay hairdresser was beaten to a pulp by a gang. These are the kind of things that the counter-protesters down there will never see because they don't ever mix with working class communities. So I'm very privileged. I've worked my way up from a place where there was lots of violence and poverty to a very, very privileged position now. So I now live in a big house. My children are very privileged. And I've had a very senior role in the social housing, Colchester Borough's homes here, for a few years. And I worked with all those people. I walked past them, I saw the horror on their face when they recognised someone in that. And I know how they think. They look around at working class people and they think you are the scum of the earth, the shit under their shoes, and that's how they think. My North Star is violence against women and girls. Their North Star is hostility towards the Tories and towards working class people. This is how they think. And I wonder how many, what they would think if they knew that Braintree District Council refused the Wethersfield site and it was the Tories that overturned it. I don't think many of them would know that. Would they change their mind if they knew that? So now we've got 1,200 men in there in Finchinfield, which has a population of 700. So these men are bussed into Colchester, Braintree and Chelmsford every day to wander around. They were dropping them off in the town centre, but for reasons of optics, I believe, they're now dropping them off in a residential area next to a primary school and nearer to the garrison. It happens to be at the end of my street, so my teenage daughter, who goes to a very lovely school, has to walk past them all day, every day. And I'd love to have the advice of those counter-protesters down there to what I should tell my daughter when she's going past there, because I do pay attention on social media. Those people live in a low information bubble, where they don't know, like, you know, and if they yeah. So these are people who have nothing to say about racially motivated mass sexual violence against girls in working class communities. So I won't be taking any lessons on them on racism or bigotry. Thank you very much. And yeah. And I would just like to say that our MP, Labour MP Pam Cox, voted for this to be a city of sanctuary. Yeah. We weren't asked, we weren't told what that meant, but we're all finding out now. And yeah, so basically I just think if your North Star is keeping women and children safe, that tells you which side is right and which side is wrong, and that's all you need to know.
Everyone give it a round of applause for this lovely lady, like, she deserves it. Actually giving her heart out, and she meant every single word, you can tell. Now, I'm going to quickly say something very lovely. Everyone should be proud of their heritage, and everyone should be proud that they attended today to support their country, because without us, our country wouldn't be here. We wouldn't still be here. We would be taken over, but we're here, we're loud, we're proud, and we're going to be here till the day we die.
Thank you. That's it, unless anybody else wants to say something. She's one of the opposition. Sorry?
Right, can I respond to your point? Let me respond to your point. So, what she said was, and this is important.
We're the rapists, we're supporting the rapists. Let's have a listen.
I just want to say, I'm a child abuse survivor. My abuser was white. We don't need more of them.
Let me respond to this point.
Illegal, no.
Do you mind if I respond?
Legal, yes.
She won't let me respond. So, right, let's respond to that point, because this is something that left-wing organisations bring up all the time. And I was arrested for talking about this, by the way. This is what I was arrested for talking about. They say that white people rape as well. And that is true. White people do rape as well. We do have an issue in this country with white people committing rape. But guess what? It's a white country. This country is 80% white. You are going to have more white abusers in this country. However, when you look at it in proportion, the statistics tell us that foreigners are 3 times more likely to get arrested for sexual assault. 3 times more likely than a white British person. If we have an issue in this country with white people committing rape, do we need to import more of the same?
No!
The answer is no. Now, I was arrested and charged for saying that, by the way. Arrested and charged. They don't like it. And that woman there came over to debate, and yet she didn't let anyone else get their points across, right? We don't need more of the same in this country. If we have an issue with white people committing rape, with familial child abuse, we don't need to import more of it. These people who are coming over, we don't know who they are. We don't know where they come from. And they are sexually abusing our daughters. And women. So, and what they do with men is, so, I went up to Rochdale, where young girls are being abused. And in Rochdale, not only are the young girls getting abused, but the young boys are getting groomed into drug dealing for these criminal Islamic gangs. That's all I had to say anyway. I just want to respond to that.
Thank you so much, James.
Thank
you everybody for coming. And this young lady would like to sing.
Thank you. Good listening to James. Some friends that I've had for the past 4 or 5 years or so, since we've been doing some protests on other underlying issues, and massive respect. Him and my other friend Monty got arrested recently over free speech because apparently it was offensive. How is that a crime? I just want to point out, how is that? You can sort it out as an adult in a mature way.
It does fall off.
I can do. It's basically this one. Okay. I do have Bluetooth. But yeah, while I'm preparing the song, basically the reasoning behind it was because I'm just getting angry how every time we open our trap, it's just being pressed down more and more, and something's got to give.
We're losing our ability for free speech.
Exactly.
R.I.P. Charlie Kirk.
Charlie!
Charlie! Charlie! Charlie! Charlie! Charlie! Charlie! Charlie! Charlie!
Had you gone to the song again?
I was on YouTube. Sorry about the wait, by the way.
No, it's gone dark.
Made up of delayed public transport such as buses or trains, or expensive taxi journeys.
This is a banger song. I love that song.
Thank you.
So you can turn it up and down on here as well, okay?
There is a part of the Magna Carta stating every man and woman has basic rights to stand and fight. These basic freedoms cannot be granted or taken away. So what do you say? We'll go on then. The right to travel, work and protest, education and even bear arms. Just do no harm. So go and speak your mind then, free speech for all mankind, and stop locking up all my friends for speaking dirty words. Why don't you hunt for real crime, the theft and rape and violence? Expect us to stay silent? Oh no, I don't think so. More than 1984 was bad, but dude, have you seen 2025? Here are our lives. With every passing day our sovereignty is being stifled more than ever before. So go and speak your mind then, free speech for all mankind, and stop locking up all my friends for speaking dirty words. Why don't you hunt for real crime, the theft and rape and violence? Expect us to stay silent? Oh no, I don't think so. Oh, it saddens me to see the way that things have gone. The liberties they try to take and punish if we don't go along with what they say and issue shitty fines. There's so much to enjoy, and yet we're in decline. Monitoring where we go with cameras on the streets, and shops already bringing in the cashless currency. In China they already have the digital ID. Oh, but we are fools to think it will come here. Every day there's more and more they're coming in on odds with the cost of living crisis. We can barely stay afloat, and mama's trying to feed her kids and keep them safe from harm. But how can she do that if some of them are wrong? Locking up entire world, it really was insane. The torture of the innocent, a virus of the brain. Poor Father Ted got stopped by feds no sooner off the plane. Goodbye to you, cause this is socialist UK. So go and speak your mind and free speech for all mankind, and stop locking up all my friends for speaking dirty words. Why don't you hunt for real crime, the theft and rape and violence? Expect us to stay silent? Oh no, I don't think so. Oh no, I don't think so. Oh no, I don't think so. Oh no, 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 I don't think so. I wonder what Indila would say, that this is her track. Thank you. What might I say?
Put that on Britain's Got Talent. Put that on Britain's Got Talent.
You think? Well, this is a great opportunity to speak about underlying issues, because yes, of course we are worried about the immigration, the crime, the culture being degraded as well, but then where's all this coming from at the end of the day? There's the WEF, the WHO, the globalists trying to control every aspect of our lives, and I know this is quite silly, but the other day I had to smash up a black box that was monitoring my car insurance.
Don't incriminate yourself.
No, it's cancelled anyway. It's cancelled. I've got to get a new one. So it's legal. It's above board. But it's just the message of we are fed up of being tracked and traced. Every action that we make being monitored. Yeah.
We're in a trap. We've got to get out.
There we go. Anyone else want to put in a few words?
Thank you so much for that. Fantastic. Fantastic. Now we have Malcolm.
Hello folks, just to I think we're all wrapping up here, just to say that remember, the people of Great Britain love everybody, we welcome everybody in, remember that, yeah? This is all legal, the legal people, and the legal from wherever they are, we love them. However, the illegal immigrants, let's say no to the illegal immigrants, alright? Okay, let's stop the boats, let's all stick together, and let's keep it peaceful, and keep it nice, and keep it right. But just so it goes out there, we love everybody, every denomination in this country. Thank you.
Thank you, Malcolm. Thank you. Thank you. And just in closing, I want to say we only win this one way, and that is with numbers. We need numbers. We need to plant more seeds, wake more people up, and get them out here. If we had 10 times the number, we would have won. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for coming. But remember, remember Braintree at 6 o'clock. Braintree at 6 o'clock. We're going to be there.
The war ain't over.
The most important thing of all, though, is do not comply, especially with the digital ID coming. Do not comply. Do not comply. Do not comply. Do not comply.
Do not comply.
Do not comply.
Do not comply.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Remember Braintree at 6 o'clock. Hopefully see you again someday. Take care. Have a safe journey. Bye. Where's the Braintree meeting?
That one finished. Braintree later on. So that's the Colchester one finished, and then in about 3 hours' time, we'll have Braintree.
He's a racist. He's a racist. You're a racist.
Good to see you, mate.
It's rain, there's rain, hide. Get in the shelter, started raining. Yes, Colchester one is wrapping up. Here we'll be slowly making their way away, and I'm going to say, I guess most of them, if not all of them, and more, will be at Braintree later on in about 3 hours' time, where we'll also be at. So we'll be at the Braintree one later on. I don't go to pubs, Cheds. Pubs isn't my thing. What? No. Cheers, Ola. Thank you for that. We'll keep the stream going for a while, just to get a bit of ambience in. They all hate Starmer as well, so they all hate Starmer as well. Yeah, the Colchester's one's finished, but there's Braintree, which is later on in 3 hours' time at 6 p.m. So I think for this one, I'm gonna finish this one up for now because there's absolutely nothing happening. I'm gonna wrap this one up now, and I'll see you all in 3 hours' time. So tune on in for when we'll be at Braintree later. So I'll catch you in a few hours. I'll grab something to eat and that, and start making the way down to Braintree. So I'll see you all in about 3 hours' time. So have a good one, everyone, and see you all in a few hours. So see you later, and